that was an interesting intro. That's what I got cooked up for now. But this is a voiceover after the fact. It was a little more difficult when the whole talking thing than I thought. So a lot of the stuff I wasn't really making sense. I was kind of just rambling. But this is, attempt number two at that. This video does not go to plan at all. I mean, it ended up being more of like a baseline episode of to show where I'm at, which was kind of the plan. But you'll see by the end what happened. That I'm not sure completely how I feel about it yet, but I'm liking it. Still haven't gotten to MIDI, by the way. Still working on getting a MIDI. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace has not been kind to me. Around with first time I was really messing around with FL, I was using just like my laptop, so I didn't have a mouse and keyboard, and this is way easier than trying to navigate that. So here I'm pretty much just drawing in the sound I have in my head for the bass line. What I was looking for was like a groovy sounding bass line. It wasn't really working, to be honest, just because the way I had envisioned it in my head, it's hard to just draw it because it doesn't sound the exact same. So it takes a while for me to get through this. So the beat that I'm imagining in my head doesn't really stick within the four bars, and I'm still trying to make it work. But long story short, I ultimately decide through research and through my friend Grant Harmer, who's been doing this since he was in high school, that it is better for me to just stick to the basics, especially right now. So I end up taking back all of this and starting from scratch again. So pretty much what I'm doing here is trying to use the Splice plugins to get me to where I want, but they weren't working. So here I am trying to troubleshoot what was going on. Even those weren't being very helpful. So ultimately, I decided that I would just close out of the application and, you know, start from scratch, and hopefully it would be fixed. By the way, it didn't fix. So I just found this really cool sound that I really liked, and it honestly, I was so ready for that to be like the leads to what I was trying to make. have that, really nice, you know, little vocal thing to start off with. My plan was to build up off of that, but here I am. I'm gonna start working on the bass line first. I don't like it. So now I kind of got the bass line that I really wanted, so I'm starting to think about drums now. Uh, this is fully where everything starts going to shit, by the way. So I'm looking for a kick drum right here, and I'm using Splice Beatmaker. And at this point, I'm completely forgetting that when I last tried to use Beatmaker during one of my stints of trying to use like a DAW, I crashed out because Beatmaker is awful and it sucks and it's stupid and it's dumb and it's really dumb and stupid and I hate it and it's so this is like sequencer for the drum for the kick that I'm trying to make. I'm just trying to line it up and get it to sound good. Great, 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 great. Great, 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 great. So I don't really know exactly what it is, but something about the beat maker from Splice doesn't really work. This happened when I was using Ableton, and this happened when I'm using FL, as you can see. So I don't even know how to describe exactly what's happening, but it sucks. It's pissing me off. And now I have to go out and buy a drum kit. So this is happening. So I end up deciding to call my friend that I just mentioned earlier, Grant Harmer, and see if he knows what's going on. Actually, I don't know how the fuck I did it, but somehow my kick is in with my synth right now, and I don't know how that happened. But
You have a side chain to it on the mixer?
what does that mean?
You're in a good one?
No, it's fucking ass right now.
Bro, don't bother with that.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna go find my shit then. Okay, so this is where everything actually just starts going wrong. Basically, you're supposed to be able to import things from Splice. That's like Splice's whole thing is that you import different sounds and whatnot. For whatever reason, I don't know if I accidentally downloaded it twice or did something, but I'm gonna have to troubleshoot it. It's not working at all. The beat maker just wasn't working. Serum is working properly. I can drag in files, but I can't drag in straight from BeatMaker into this, which is really not good. So, after excessively trying for a very long time, I ultimately decide I'm just going to use the presets and not bring in anything new. And it goes smoothly up until here. This ring is going to stay on the screen for a while. Oh my god, I hate it here. Yeah. So pretty much FL crashed and nothing saved, which meant I was gonna have to start over. And it was at this point that all of that, all of that momentum I felt like I was building crashed, and I let out this. Ah! Yeah, so pretty much at that point, I decided to call it an episode. The goal was to get, you know, some audio, some type of music out there, but I think we're well behind that. So this is gonna be a long series. Obviously, the baseline. Hopefully, by the end, it's gonna be like, how did we get here? But thank you for watching the first episode of Road to Plat. It's gonna be a long one.